DOJ shuts down human smuggling operation that led to 53 deaths in the state of Texas. Guatemalan Rigberto Miranda Orozco faces 6 counts of smuggling illegal immigrants, resulting in injury and death with a maximum sentence of life in prison. Department of Justice DOJ task force takedown of human smuggling operation in Guatemala on Wednesday has led to 14 arrests. The human smuggling operation transported people from Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico into the United States between 2021 and 2022. In June of 2022, 53 illegal immigrants, including 6 children and 1 pregnant woman, died from overheating in a tractor trailer during the operation's transport through Texas. Among those arrested in Guatemala's was in the Guatemalan was a in Guatemala, excuse me, was 47-year-old Rigoberto Miranda Orozco. This tragedy is a dire warning on the dangers that human smugglers cause by exposing migrants to life-threatening conditions for the smugglers' financial gain, Nicole Argentieri, Principal Deputy Assistant Attorney General, said in the announcement. Dismantling human smuggling networks is a critical priority for the criminal division, and we will continue to work with our domestic and international law enforcement partners to investigate and prosecute these cases no matter where the offenders may be found. Miranda Orozco charged migrants up to 15 grand for transportation. He faces 6 counts of smuggling illegal immigrants, resulting in injury and death, with a maximum sentence of life in prison. Listen, America, no matter where you sit on the political fence, those of you who've watched my videos know where I am. This is a big issue, right? Human smuggling is just something that absolutely devastates life. Okay. If any of these immigrants are lucky enough to come out of it, okay, and come out of it unscathed, which they never do, that's just something that just isn't true. They might be fighters, they might fight against it later on in their life, but this is just the cost of life. 53 lives in a hot box in Texas. And anybody who's been to Texas or lives in Texas knows how hot it actually gets in that state. All right. But I rail on the US government in most of my videos because I think our government is ass. But when they do something right, I have to, I got to be fair and say that this was a good thing. They stopped it at the source in Guatemala. Okay, they managed to arrest someone who was in charge. Hopefully, they got a whole bunch of other people involved as well. Um, and we have to put pressure on these nations that are just letting their people leave at will. We give financial aid to a lot of these countries, and we need to start yanking that. If say, hey, if you don't help us crack down on this, we're just gonna stop giving you money and see where that goes. Might work, it might not. All right, but we definitely need help from the countries that these people are coming from. And we have to stop with sanctuary cities and sanctuary laws and sanctuary states and, giving people $10,000 debit cards when they come here legally and, putting them up in hotels. All that stuff has got to stop. As long as they know that they're going to get that, why would they not come? We're giving all kinds of incentive for them to come and putting them in this kind of risk. So as a nation, our government is responsible for this as well. Okay, because not just the federal but the local and state governments are absolutely responsible for this, because in many cases and in many places, like I said, they're sanctuary cities and states and counties and whatnot. And a big city like New York City's, they're giving these people, 5-star hotel rooms. They're giving them food to eat on top of the debit cards. Like I said, anywhere, like 10,000 to 15 grand on a debit card. State of California, okay, just announced that they're going to start giving illegal immigrants zero down options for homes in the state of California. All right. So this is a hot topic, and this should be something that bothers you no matter what side of the political spectrum is on, because the cost of life that comes with this is just, you can't even measure it. It just absolutely destroys people. And the sex trafficking that is just huge when it comes to the smuggling operations from all these other countries. So I'm glad that our government got together with the Guatemalan government and stopped it at its source. That's where we have to do this. Okay, and we have leverage on a lot of these nations, political leverage that we can use to get them to help us. Anyway, I will leave a link to the article in the description, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for announcements when I post videos. I am the Big Red One guy signing out, and don't forget that together we must break the machine. God bless you all, and God bless America.